Hello, everybody. What's going on? And welcome to another episode of At Least You Know Comedy Show. What's that? My voice sounds different. It's because I'm back in Tennessee. I can't breathe. My sinuses are all messed up because of the pollen.
Damn, I didn't know we had the man in the house tonight.
What you mean? Ooh.
There's not enough cocaine in the world to make me sound like Macho Man, let's be honest. Hello, everybody.
Woo.
Sorry this is going to be late. We had to make an emergency trip to Michigan because New Orleans got canceled. Y'all heard about that, though.
Yep.
I'm going to put this up on the screen because I wanted to show it to the world, but this is what the studio looked like a year ago.
A year ago, yep.
It's sad.
Yep.
I mean, the picture looked good. Did a good job taking a little picture, but...
I mean, for the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th pilot episodes we did, it was it was pretty good.
I mean, really think about it, though. How many pilot episodes did we actually do that we haven't released?
We've got at least
You know.
4.
Because
That I know of.
there was 2 with Scoop, right? And
Yeah.
then there was one that was in your kitchen.
2 in the kitchen.
2 in your kitchen.
Because we did it with Max, and then we did it with Max and Seth Brannon.
Yep. And now here we are. Look at us. We got, we've got a studio.
A year later. And it
we've
looks
got-
good as shit.
We've got a real camera now.
Yes.
Huge shout out
Big
to
old
everybody
thanks.
that helped us get this camera. Everybody that helped us get here, we appreciate
Yeah,
you.
very much.
Thank you so much. We love yous.
Because this camera is sweet.
It looks pretty good.
It
I like
is awesome. Now that I've said that, we're going to get halfway into it and it's just going to freeze like the GoPro.
Don't say that. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. I'm already mad. Damn it. Please forgive us for sniffling and coughing into the mic. We did go to Michigan where they have... all right, let me clear this up, okay? People have a lot of hate for Michigan. We went to northern Michigan
Yes.
where they make nice things and there's nature and such. The air was clean. There's a lot of
Yeah,
trees.
where you can actually breathe.
I mean, even just listening to you on the mic, you sound like scratchy as hell.
I've been effed up since we got back.
Effed up. We've already dropped like 10
I mean,
F-bombs.
yeah, I
since you
know.
got-
I'm trying to balance,
Yeah.
But, and it's not like I'm not sick. I feel great. It's not getting worse. But it's just like, good luck breathing, bitch. Like,
Dude, as soon as we got back down, we were in Nashville, and I rolled down the window, and it was just like
dude,
soup.
okay, look, first of all, within 5 minutes of going over the Tennessee state line, we already saw 137 automobile accidents.
Yep. There was literally a fire just on the other side of Nashville. Just a fire, car on fire.
Just a car in flames.
It was a Mustang.
Started getting cut off by, how can I say this?
Each and every single fucking big
dumb
truck that
asses.
came across our path.
Yep. And me, being the asshole I am, this guy cut me off, and I just go, and this fucking guy's hanging out the window like I've wronged him in some way. Fucking dick.
out of the way.
You about took the front bumper off. Don't
It
fuck
was-
with me when I'm driving a minivan.
We had insurance. It was a rental. It didn't matter. Take them out.
I guess I could have, I could have turned that damn thing into a torpedo, I guess.
Just be like it was the other guy driving. Sorry.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. Sir, he has a dash cam? No, he don't.
Nah.
He's lying.
We just go out and throw it in the woods. I don't know what you're talking about. What dash cam? Sir, I saw you throw it. Nah.
I'm such an asshole that I genuinely, when we saw the car on fire, before we knew it was a car, I was genuinely thinking, I hope it's that fucking asshole. Like, there was a part of me that
Hope his
was,
tire blew up.
there was just enough being tired from driving all day and already being a dick in the first place that it just kind of came together, and it was like, I hope it's that fucking guy, just so I can drive by and wave at him.
We did do a lot of driving. I mean, the drive to Mackinac City alone was 12 hours. Good thing we stopped in the middle.
we did a lot of driving, but I'm glad we did.
Yeah.
Next time, I definitely want to go to one place and then branch out from there.
Yeah.
But I'm glad we took the route we took.
If we end up going on that Canada trip that we talked about, it would be cool if we did 2 nights at each place instead of just the one.
Yeah, I'm already looking at maps. I'm already like, oh, well, we can drive right here and we can stay here. Blah, 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 blah. I'm already planning this shit out.
We drive all the way up and we go drive all the way over to Nova Scotia and we just fly back home.
I actually thought about that,
Bingo,
except I
bango,
wasn't
bongo.
thinking about going to Nova Scotia. I was thinking about cutting west, but I forgot about the Nova Scotia thing we talked about, so that's perfect. West,
Halifax.
east, whatever.
I mean, we could do both. Why not? Fuck 'em.
Fuck it.
So, Mackinac City was awesome. I wrote down a bunch of notes and stuff because I wanted to get through everything.
Yeah.
We got to see Konjorski while we were up there. Shout out
That
to
was
Konjorski.
great.
We talked about so there's a small possibility I might be transferring with work up there. I called today to try to check on some details, but nobody really knew anything. They're supposed to get back to me tomorrow, but
Yeah.
I called up there to check on it, and I was looking at some houses in a town called Lapeer, which is about 20 minutes east of Flint, where I would probably be transferring if I did.
Yeah.
And there was a 1,600 square foot, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, beautiful fucking house. Guess how much they wanted for it? Here's looking at you, Lewisburg, Columbia, Shelbyville, Pulaski, Franklin, Nashville, Spring Hill.
115,000.
115,000.
Oh, for real? I was
Yes.
right? Holy shit.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Meanwhile, around here, you couldn't buy this fucking room we're in for less than 300 grand.
Right. I mean, you can't buy a smell here
No.
for less than $300K.
No. It's ridiculous.
It's really sad. But I mean, it's because everybody's moving from California to Middle Tennessee and Florida and wherever.
Yep.
All these people that make way more money than they should doing nothing.
And I don't understand why they're coming here. Like, don't get me wrong. I like Tennessee. I really love Tennessee. The people, on the other hand, and the weather kind of comes in just below the people.
For sure.
Like, it's almost neck and neck, but the fucking people here.
It's like 364 days a year. There's something shitty about the weather.
Yeah.
And it's like it's either raining like hell or like the sun is just blistering your balls through
Yep.
your fucking pants. And
Yep.
it sucks. The whole time we were up there, we got blessed with the most amazing weather. I think the high was like 75.
Oh, yeah. It was... When we were in Sault Ste. Marie, it was maybe 60
Yeah. And it felt
in the
amazing.
middle of the day. Oh, God, it felt so good.
There was like these
God,
cute,
it
like
felt so good.
beautiful clouds in the sky that make you just want to like take a bite like it's cotton candy.
But then the farther south you went, it was like you were descending into hell. Like, I watched the thermometer.
77,
I watched that more than I watched
79.
the fucking speedometer.
80.
I was just watching it go up, up.
Once
Up.
the temperature hits above the speedometer, I mean, you know you're in the sun.
Oh, yeah. You're in the shit.
Vietnam, here we come. While we were in Mackinac, we ate at this restaurant called the Gangplank. And shout out to Sam trying to take the waitress home. And then we had some whitefish that was caught, right on the lake there. Apparently all the restaurants there in the Upper Peninsula like to bring their catch in and cook it that day type shit.
The way
fresh.
it's supposed to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get oysters in Tennessee. You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hang on.
How does this work? How old is this shit? When did this really die?
Yeah, months ago. It's been in a freezer for God knows how long. Nobody orders this shit here in Tennessee.
I think Gordon Ramsay just needs to come to Tennessee,
Good
and I
God.
think he needs to start up in the northeast tip up around Johnson City, and just cut like a fucking wave, just work his way through all the way down to the other side to Memphis.
I want to see him review like Taco Bell and shit.
I bet he loves it. Wouldn't that be some shit?
Oh, the fucking lamb sauce.
You ever think about that? You ever wonder if he gets so tired of the shit that he cooks and eats and like trains other people to cook, if he's just like, just want a fucking McDouble.
Simple everyday things Gordon Ramsay enjoys, and it's a picture of him eating a Big Mac. So I guess Gordon Ramsay does fuck around. I believe everything I see on the internet. Abraham Lincoln taught me that. We got called fudgies for going to Joanne's Fudge up in Mackinac City. Frankenmuth was beautiful. It was like German architecture, and I mean, I dubbed the city of cheese, fudge, and flowers because that shit was everywhere. I mean, I've never seen so many floral arrangements. And
Yeah.
Tori was saying there's got to be like a code or something in the city limits in Michigan where like
there
you
has
have
to
to
be.
have some type of floral arrangement inside and outside.
Yeah,
your
because
businesses.
everywhere we went was just, I mean, beautiful.
Immaculate.
Yeah, shit everywhere.
There was like a truck driving around that was watering the flowers. I'm like, dude, I want that job.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
How cool is that?
It was cool. She had the little crane thing that kind of come around and was watering the shit. That was awesome.
After that, we went to Holland / Grand Rapids. We stayed at this amazing hotel.
Oh my god!
But that last hotel was dope. It
And
was
that
like an
hotel
apartment.
room was what, about maybe $50, $75 more than the other rooms we
Yeah.
stayed in? I would pay $50 to $75 more to stay in a hotel like that every time.
Most definitely.
That was an incredible place.
The first two weren't bad. They were just there was just nothing special about them.
Well, they were old.
Yeah.
Especially the one in Frankenmuth.
Mm-hmm.
It was old. It had been there for a long time.
Right.
You could tell. But it was still clean, and you could tell they kind of, well, they either took pride in keeping their shit together or they liked to kiss ass, because they had the little envelope in there with the woman's name that cleaned the room and thank you, God bless, and all that.
Right.
I liked that. I thought that was cool.
The only thing that sucks is we paid a lot of money to stay each night. It was like $130 to $150 for the first 2 nights.
Yeah.
Which I'm looking at it right now, $73. It's just because it was
It was Labor Day.
It was Labor Day weekend.
Next time, we're going to throw some campsites off in there.
Ooh.
Yeah, that way it's not so much money. Because I pulled $1,000 out of the savings account
Yeah.
to put toward the trip.
Mm-hmm.
So 500 of that went to you for hotels and expenses and all that shit. I don't want to talk about how much money I actually ended up spending.
I mean, the thing about it was it wouldn't have been so expensive if we didn't have to plan it last minute.
Yeah.
And I'm
And a
broke
lot
as
of-
shit too, trust me.
A lot of my money just went toward like this shirt. I bought this shirt. I didn't need a fucking shirt. I wear gray shirts and black shirts. I got
Right.
plenty of shit. But I like to buy shit when I'm out to bring home,
See, that's how they get you.
I meant to buy a sticker. I wanted to buy some kind of a sticker somewhere
Mm-hmm.
because for some reason I've become one of those assholes I used to bitch about that has stickers all over the back of their window. Yeah.
Or the back
Just
of their
like that.
laptop, like
or
an
the back
asshole.
of their laptop. But wait a minute, I did get a sticker.
Where at?
This place. I did get one.
Castle Rock,
What the fuck happened
where
to
I
it?
almost died.
Oh shit, what happened to it?
Did you leave it in the van?
I might have. I don't know.
Somebody's gonna put it on the back of the
I
van.
have to look around. I will slap
was
the
it?
shit. I don't even remember. I just, I just
I
remember
just know I
seeing
got
it.
one.
I remember seeing a sticker and being like, yeah, I like that one. I'll put that one on the truck.
That me.
And now I don't know what the hell I did with it.
I
I'm
bought
glad I
2 or
thought about
3
that.
of them.
I need to look and see if it's at the house somewhere. I'm sure it is. I don't remember leaving it in the van. Oh shit.
We stayed at what was that? Homewood Suites in Grand Rapids. I think it was called Homewood
Yeah.
Suites, but it's by Hilton, okay? And it was like it used to be
For everybody watching me struggle to put on a pair of fucking headphones. God almighty.
It was the world's largest furniture store at one point in time,
Yeah.
and the building was just abandoned. I mean, it's Michigan. That's what,
Yeah.
that's what happens when the big 3 completely rapes your economy. Oh, too soon.
Oops.
So it used to be the world's biggest furniture store, and they tore up all the carpet because they were remodeling, and they saw all this old hardwood floor, and you could tell how old the shit was because it creaked like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, dude.
But it
loved
was really nice, and Sam pointed out that they still had the brick in our hotel room from
Yep.
the original building, which is nice
Yep.
to show that they didn't completely renovate the whole thing. They
Yeah.
leave the old charm, which I
Yeah.
really liked a lot.
They paid it some respect, and I really liked that.
Um,
What about that fucking Sundance or Sun?
that was the next thing on the
Bangler,
list.
whatever it was called.
It was called
Oh, my
Sundance.
God.
If you guys are ever in downtown Grand Rapids and you want to eat at an amazing breakfast place, they got a full menu, but their breakfast was what set
Yeah,
them off.
we went for breakfast, and more than likely, at least in one more time in my life, I will fucking go back for breakfast.
Yeah.
I
was
like
legit.
that about as much as I like Little House of Pancakes over in Gatlinburg. And,
shit.
and you and maybe everybody else knows how fucking much I love that place.
Yeah. He talks about it a lot. We'll be sitting there, and I'll be like, I just got to get the fuck out of here, or saying one of our silly ass catchphrases that we say, and then he'll be like, I just want to go to Little House of Pancakes.
I'm not playing. I would straight up drive to fucking Gatlinburg, not even spend the night or nothing, but I'd wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning just to drive over there and be there, first person in line to eat at Little House of Pancakes. Those fucking blueberry pancakes.
I mean, they're good, but damn, son.
Oh my God.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's some love.
That's a lot. That's some good ass chocolate milk.
That's some good ass insulin pumping.
Oh my God. The drive up there was complete ass because, I mean, the latest I had stayed up was like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And then our plan was we're gonna leave at like 10 o'clock at night, and I'll drive for the first half, and Ethan will drive for the second half. Well, I was like, all right, it's 4 a.m. I'm ready to go to sleep. And I slept for a grand total of an hour.
Yeah.
And then we got to Ypsilanti. We drove around a little bit. I was the only person awake. Ethan was like, dude, I got to take a nap. Could you please drive for a minute? I was like, sure. I feel fine after 1 hour of sleep. So let's do it. So then we get to, what did we get whenever I took the second nap? We were on our way
between
to
Ypsilanti and Mackinac.
Okay, we were in between Ypsilanti and Mackinac. Ethan started driving, and I'm like, I'm going to take a nap. Slept for a grand total of 1 hour. And then stayed up the rest of the night. And we went across the Mackinac Bridge, and on the way back over the Mackinac Bridge, okay, the Mackinac Bridge charges you $4. It's a 5-mile bridge. It's a toll bridge, okay?
Yeah.
5 miles long. So we're coming back over after eating dinner on the UP, and I pull out a $20 bill because I'm going to pay for it. And I wake up
At the hotel.
at the hotel holding the $20 bill, and I look down, and I'm like, and Ethan looks over and goes, yo. For real? And I'm like,
Yo, you were out like a fucking light, dude.
and I was looking at it like, who gave me $20? That was my thought. Like, what? What did I
Oh my
do
God.
to get this $20?
Was that? I don't know if it was then or if it was the second day after we drove up to the border when we were coming back,
Yeah.
and I pulled up, and I told the lady, I said I need to use my card, please, and she says some shit about okay, but you can only use it like one. You can only use it for this one time. You can't use it both, or some shit. And I was like,
Sorry, what?
what? She said you can only pay one time. Well, fuck, works for me. Cool. Here, take my shit.
She was
One
talking.
time.
She thought you were saying that you wanted to pay it forward.
Yeah,
For some
I
reason.
gathered that, but I was trying to like. She threw me off because I was like, "How did you?"
What do you mean the second time?
Yeah,
I don't
what
know
are you
you.
talking about? Not into that.
You can't pay for Billy. Who the fuck is Billy? I don't know what you're talking about, young lady.
What was your favorite place that we went to?
It's a tie between Mackinac City itself and the drive up to Sault Ste. Marie, because I mean it's interstate and it's just trees as far as the eye can see, and it's like the birch trees,
Yeah, white birch.
white birch trees as far as the eye can see,
God,
and
it's
evergreen and fir, and
So beautiful.
it's a coniferous forest instead of what's the other one, deciduous or some shit.
Yeah, deciduous.
Which I think is Tennessee. Deciduous forest.
I don't know. Tennessee's whichever one has fucking humidity all over the place. The drive up to Sault Ste. Marie was definitely my favorite part. Second favorite would probably be the beach in Holland.
For the people who don't know, Sault Ste. Marie is like the border town
Yeah.
between the Upper Peninsula and Canada.
Yep.
And yeah, the beach in Holland was awesome.
That was beautiful.
The houses
So-
that were out there, though, I was like, bitch, I'm sorry. Y'all need to chill.
And even they were cheap. Like,
Oh, yeah,
holy
yeah.
shit, man. Like,
We looked at prices, too, and we were like, what the fuck?
but
really?
I've been to, I've I've seen Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, Lake Huron, and Lake Superior now. So all that's left is whatever that other reject one is. Ontario, Lake Ontario.
Lake Ontario. That one's the one that's next to Detroit, isn't it? Yeah.
Is it? Or is that still
it's over
Huron?
on the other. It's not even.
Yeah, it's over by New York.
Yeah.
Toronto, I think, touches it, doesn't it?
I've seen. Yeah.
Or does Toronto touch Erie?
Toronto touches Lake Ontario.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. I'm looking at the map. I've been to that one because I think that one's the one that has Niagara Falls. Maybe.
I think so.
Niagara.
God, I can't quit yawning. Jesus.
Well, it's past your bedtime. It's 9 o'clock.
Really? Son of a bitch.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna be in trouble. Oh. Okay, so for everybody, yeah, the whole fucking gimmick is, oh, you for dumbass Ethan's all the fucking time. The whole time
when you
we
put
were
it
up
like
there,
that.
the whole time we were up there, like I could breathe.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't have to do that every 2 fucking minutes. And then again, it's like we come right over the state line, and it's like I'm coughing up hairballs every 30 seconds because now nature's pissed that I left, and it's got to like come back and bite me in the ass harder.
You were gone for 4 days, and you expected not to have sinus issues?
Yeah.
Come here.
You son of a bitch. Let me show you something, motherfucker. That's how I fucking felt. Stupid. I don't get it.
What else did I have? I just deleted some shit because I'm trying to keep up with myself, and I deleted the next point I was going to go over. It's been a long day. Dude, I'm serious. Like, you can call it rose-colored glasses or nostalgia or whatever you want to call it, but I mean, Michigan is really, like, it was my first home, obviously, and it's the only place I've ever felt like home.
Yeah.
And, like, everything that's going on with this stupid-ass coronavirus, I don't have a job, which hopefully I should be going back sometime soon. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going to happen.
Yeah.
But I don't have a job right now. We're going on this vacation that I really couldn't afford in the first place, and we're having to fucking ask for money to get a goddamn camera. So I'm like, I'm like full of anxiety.
Yeah.
And then like the whole time we're up there, I was sleep deprived, and I mean, I legit had a fucking mental breakdown.
Yeah.
And I feel like shit for it because it's like we're not here to listen to Dylan bitch and gripe and yell at people. We're here to have a good time. And like the whole time I've been home, I've been like thinking about it, like, what the fuck was I even mad at in the first place? It was like little shit that didn't even matter.
Yeah, well, that's what that little shit, when you've got that much going on, and especially when you mix in emotions being somewhere you love to be.
Right.
And knowing
the
next
that
day
I have
I'm
to come
leaving.
back home.
Yeah. And
home.
when you mix in being on the road for as long as we had been.
Was it like
and
30 hours or some shit?
Without stopping. Like, because when we would stop and go somewhere, it was go and do whatever we were doing. You know, there was no stopping and resting until we got to the hotel.
Right.
Everybody took showers and we went the fuck to sleep.
Yeah.
So when you have that much shit going on, it's a matter of time before somebody loses their shit.
Well, I feel bad because, like, the last time I went to Michigan, it was just me and Scoop. He kind of had the same little mental breakdown, and I talked shit to him, and I feel bad because it's like, now I understand. Like, it happens.
Yeah.
When you go to Michigan, you know you got to come back to Tennessee.
Dude, every time I go somewhere, it sounds really weird, but every time I go somewhere, my favorite part of every trip I've ever been on has been coming home.
Really?
And it's not because, oh, thank God it's over, I'm going home.
Yeah.
It's more of like, I said I was going here, and then here, and then here, and here, or whatever, and then going back home. So by the time I'm going home, I know I've completed everything I was going to fucking do.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's a good feeling.
For me, it's the complete opposite because I remember going to Michigan to see my grandpa all the time. And like I always hated saying goodbye to him because I hated living in Tennessee in the first place. I was bullied a lot as a fat kid, so fuck y'all. But
the hardest trip for me leaving somewhere was last year in Utah.
Yeah.
because coming out of there and driving into Phoenix, although I've already seen Phoenix before,
Right.
everything else was new, you
Mhm.
know. And then leaving Phoenix and going to New Mexico and seeing where I was born and everything and where I used to live before I had, memory of anything was fucking incredible. The drive into Amarillo, the last 3 hours of that drive that night fucking sucked because it was nothing but cow shit and straight roads.
Like driving through Indiana.
We watched Bohemian Rhapsody on the way to the hotel in Amarillo. It sucked. The movie was great, but
Yeah.
the fucking drive sucked.
Yeah.
And then the last day was 16 hours from Amarillo to home. I think it was 16. But yeah, the drive, the ride home or the walk or whatever on the way home has always been my favorite part. Just because I know I accomplished something.
Right.
And like I was saying earlier, man, you're on the road for that fucking long. It's kind of the same thing as backpacking. If you do an extended trip, multiple nights, by like the 4th day and the fucking 38th mile, you're like, this is fucking bullshit. I'm about to go fucking nuts. I can't handle this shit.
Oh, dude,
Where's my
like-
trail mix?
Like that night that we did it was a one night
Yeah.
backpacking trip, and we hiked. It was 5 miles to the campsite,
Yeah.
and then we did 2.5 miles somewhere, and then 2.5 back, and then we did 5 miles the next day. So it was 15 total miles in the course of a day and a half, right?
Yep.
By the time we were like, all right, let's go to the truck, I did
Yeah,
not stop.
beeline.
I
Yeah.
did not
Yeah.
stop. I was so ready to
Yeah.
get in the fucking truck.
And that's 15 miles in 2 days is not bad. The problem with it is it was your first trip. It was my second trip in 10 years. And it was the first time Charles had done anything like that. And then Tom and Scoop went. Tom and Scoop had went with me on that other trip we did the year before. But we were all loaded down with shit we absolutely did not fucking need.
My backpack was 35 pounds.
There's ways around that shit.
Yeah.
Like,
There
but
has to be.
yeah. Well, y'all didn't know it, and Tom brought all kinds of
Cameras
and tripods and shit.
tent.
Yeah.
Man, the next that time that we went hiking with Hunter, that was or not hiking. We didn't do any hiking. Sorry, Hunter.
Oh, when we went camping last
The night
month.
we went camping, and I didn't sleep for dick. But I mean, that night was cool because it was right by the truck. You know, if we need
Yeah.
anything, it's right there. We don't have to carry it on a hike with us.
Yeah.
I much prefer that style, but I don't mind the backpacking thing. The only thing that worries me about the backpacking and doing it overnight is like, what if somebody falls and breaks their leg or some shit? What do we do?
Oh yeah. Yeah. You got to know what
That's just
what to
part of
fucking
it.
do. And the older I get, the more I like just camping.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's because the older I get, I make more money and I'm going to different places. Like the trip me and him did last year, we stayed in 2 Airbnbs and a hotel. But we camped 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 of those days. We
Mhm.
camped.
But like right by the truck, or were any of them?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, right by the truck. Originally, when we were outside of Denver, that was going to be a hike in somewhere and find a nice place and set up a camp. But it ended up being, fuck this, it's been a long day. We're going to pull over right here and pay $16 to camp this fucking campsite.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we did. Ended up raining like a son of a bitch, and I went to bed at 6 p.m. in my truck. And then at midnight, I hear Corey beating on the fucking window. Let me in, fucking asshole.
I miss that dude
I'm glad we got to see him.
for sure.
I'm real glad.
If we hadn't have already paid for the hotel, I wouldn't have mind staying there.
Oh, absolutely.
Just worried about the women's.
Yeah.
I talked to him today for about 45 minutes, and we kind of went over like the little towns that are around Flint and stuff like that. And he told me about how Lapeer, the one that I looked at, that I was telling you about that house, he said that
Yeah.
that's like Michigan's KKK town. And I was like, well,
Jesus
God damn
Christ.
it, never mind.
Yeah. let's cross that one out.
Fucking hell. It's like, y'all got cheap houses, but you got racism. Fuck. I can't have everything.
Like I said, balance.
But I mean, it was like from what I could tell, it was 20 minutes from a lake and 20 minutes from Flint and
Yeah.
right next to Detroit. So it's like everything's right there. If I want to get stabbed or shot at, and then it's real close to just going up north, maybe 2-3 hours to Mackinac City, I think it was.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. See, that's my thing. I want to be able to, if I move up there, I want to go all the fucking way to the fucking top of the shit.
Well, see, here's my thing. 5 years from now, let's call it 5 because it's
Yeah.
going to happen eventually. It's just going to take some time. Shout out to all of our fans. Thank you guys for listening.
Yes.
Please tell your friends about us because we're trying to move. We're trying to have multiple houses. You know what I'm saying? No,
Yep.
I'm just playing. I just want to have like a summer home on a lake somewhere. Is that too much to ask for?
Yeah, I mean, why the fuck can I not have a beach house and a mountain house and like a Japanese house and
A Japanese
a
house.
fucking Venezuela house? I mean, what the fuck?
Just here.
Spread the shit. Come on.
Just got a damn jungle house. We'll let y'all come
Jungle
stay with
house.
us. We just want a jungle house.
Yeah,
Come
we'll
on,
do
bro.
it. At least sweepstakes.
Where you guys send us money and then
It's not a scam. Promise.
It's not a pyramid scheme.
It's us. Speaking of that shit, real quick, have you heard of this shit that Jared Leto's done?
No, not at all.
So supposedly, he has some kind of, I don't know, fucking island that he apparently owns now.
Okay. I
And
believe
they do
it.
this. They do this 30 seconds to Mars contest shit. Well, I'm sorry, it's not a contest. It's you purchase tickets to go to this shit every year. If
I
you
just
want
typed
to.
in Jared Leto Island, and the first thing, Jared Leto has started a cult on an island.
It is the weirdest shit. Now listen, follow along with me. I'm all about like meditation and doing your thing, whether you think it's spiritual or just something to do to calm you down, whatever, do your fucking thing. But there's some shit like that I'm like, I don't know. Sounds like a cult fuck scheme. Like,
Okay, so he's literally wearing a white V-neck robe.
yeah.
I'm going to read the first sentence of this article. Actor, musician, and now apparently Jesus 2.0. Jared Leto has often been a questionable figure, mainly when he started to dress, talk, and walk like Jesus.
Yeah. That's not wrong.
Is it Epstein Island by chance? I've just got more questions now. Jesus Christ. I mean, Jared Leto. My bad. What? What?
Like, why can't y'all just go back to 2010 when you made good fucking music and just leave it at that?
I mean, it's just like Gwyneth Paltrow with Goop. Like,
Oh, I don't want to go there. Don't get me fucking started.
shout out to anybody that remembers us talking shit about that.
I'm dying to know what the guy from Coldplay had to say about that shit. When the kids come home on fucking holiday and they tell them about mom's new fucking scam.
Holiday. I need to get a hold of Jennifer and ask her if she still wants to be on the podcast because
Yeah.
I need to talk to somebody that's like got some sense. You know what I mean? Because when me and you get on here, it's just
Yeah, it's just bullshitting.
fuck that Goop bitch. What's next? Jared Leto's got a cult.
We haven't had a
I-
guest on in a while.
Yeah, it's been 3-4 episodes.
Yeah. Who was the last one we had on?
The girlfriends, the fiancés,
But before them,
Robbie.
that's right. Yeah. Yeah, it's
Man, we've
been
done so
little
many
over a month.
episodes.
Wow.
We almost have 50 episodes, man. What are we gonna do for
Fuck
episode
yeah.
50?
I don't know. We got to do something special.
It's gonna be in October. Can we decorate for Halloween?
Fuck yeah.
Okay, cool. I was gonna
yeah.
do it and then just send you pictures and be like, look,
Guess what?
guess what, motherfucker? This that we're recording right now is episode number 44. So yeah, the ladies before that was John.
Oh, that's
then
right.
number 39 was
Robbie
Ruby.
was before John. That's right.
Yeah, and then Tom. Damn, we've done a lot of episodes. I wonder how many hours we've recorded.
Dude, there's no fucking telling.
We used to
Just
do 3-hour
in here.
episodes. You remember
Yeah.
when Ton Sedek and Evan
Oh
and
my god.
fucking Macon? I'd love to have Macon on for part 2. That would be fun.
Yeah, we have to get him back on.
James Carter's coming up soon. We need to set that up. I wonder if Spotify... No, not Spotify. Your Insights. Dear SoundCloud, tell me how many hours we have.
I hate when I start thinking about something. I'm like, I need to talk to Dylan about that, and almost blurt it out on the fucking podcast while we're recording.
Write it down.
Oh,
So you don't
I'll
forget.
remember it. I'll remember it. Yeah, I'll remember. I ain't gonna forget it.
I wish there was a way to see how much shit we have uploaded.
On what are you doing?
We've got 44 episodes. I don't want to know how many hours we have. Why do I care? What is it?
You might just have to sit down and add it up.
Bloop, blop.
Add the links up.
Bloop, blop. I'm a cop.
Uh-oh.
Okay, all right. Next subject. I'm still watching The Office. It's still awesome, still hilarious. I still recommend it to anybody that hasn't seen it, and any naysayers like myself that hated it because Steve Carell is in it. I recommend it. Steve Carell is actually really funny in the show. I mean, there's so many people that I have to be like, I'm sorry, you told me so. Like Renee.
He's always kind of been hit or miss for me.
I didn't like him because of the, it was either Bruce Almighty or Evan Almighty. I don't remember.
He was Evan Almighty.
Okay, so it must have
And
been
then
Jim Carrey and Bruce Almighty.
He was also in Bruce Almighty, too. He played one of the news anchor guys.
Yeah, and he did that that dumb shit. That's
Yeah.
That's why I hated him all these years, because that was so stupid to me. Like it just, like me watching it, just looking like
Yeah.
just mad.
What the fuck is
Why are you
this?
so mad? What am I so mad about? What am I holding on to? Why do I have these fucking issues?
Me and Sam started watching.
Somebody recommend me a good therapist.
Who y'all got?
So the camera turned off. Sorry about that, y'all. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna have to figure out a way to make sure that the camera stays on. It recorded about 30 minutes apparently, but it didn't give any kind of warning. There was no beep noise or anything, not that I heard.
It was the most subtle "fuck you" I've ever heard in my entire life.
But the camera is recording again. I guess we'll just have to keep an eye on it and make sure that the lens doesn't retract. But it was 30 minutes, so I'm thinking that maybe there's got to be a setting
There
that'll
has
let
to
you
be.
do just record for an hour, or
There fucking has to
if
be.
we can just not fuck up every 30 minutes.
If not, we're sending that motherfucker back. Oh my God, I'm so.
Okay, so you and Sam started watching what
Anyway,
now?
Sam, goddamn motherfucker. Sam and I, I'm so fucking mad right now.
It's a temporary setback. It's a speed bump.
Sam and I started watching Cobra Kai,
Go back.
which
Dude, okay, so I want to watch it, but I've never seen the Karate Kid.
okay, watch The Karate Kid because
Okay.
it's fucking awesome. Now, here's the thing. When I was little, like the only Karate Kid I can remember watching from when I was a child was the next Karate Kid, which had a girl in. I think it had like Hilary Swank, Hilary Skank, Hilary Smank, whatever her name is.
Hillary Spank.
I think she was in it when it was some fucking teenage actress or looked like a teenager. But the Karate Kid and then the Karate Kid 2 I've seen. I did not know that there was a Karate Kid 3 that did more with Ralph Macchio.
Who's Ralph Macchio?
He's the boy in the Karate Kid.
Okay.
So I'm going to have to watch that. But Cobra Kai is about in the first Karate Kid movie, there's this dude that's bullying him a lot, and that's how the dude's bullying him, and he meets Mr. Miyagi, and Mr. Miyagi teaches him how to whoop ass, and at the end of it, they do this tournament. They're in this tournament thing, and he beats the shit out of the boy.
Right.
By the end of it, while he's injured, one
I
of
mean,
them
spoiler
hoo-hoo
alert.
feel good fucking things. This shit's been out since '84. Fuck them. If you ain't seen it yet, sorry. But it's about that guy bringing back Cobra Kai, which was the dojo that he fought out of. And Ralph Macchio's in it too as an adult, and it's really fucking good. It's done really well.
I saw the trailer for it, and I was like, dude, that looks fucking badass. I want to watch it.
We watched the first season. We started it day before yesterday, and we finished the first season last night.
God damn it.
It's so good. And the episodes are only 30 to 35 minutes long.
Yeah.
So it's a quick watch. But it's really good. I like what they did. I think your Comcast neighbor's home.
I was like, what the fuck? Are they building a new driveway?
But it's worth watching. It's good. It has some moments that are kind of
Cringy.
kind of slow.
Camera just turned off again. BRB. Jesus, Joseph, the Mother Mary, Saint Paul. Dude. Just stay on, please. We had to change the battery. I thought, my bad for assuming, I thought that when you plug the charger into the camera, the battery would stay charged. But apparently not. So moving on. Well, you were talking about the Cobra Kai. I had watched the trailer, thought it was badass.
I'm about to Cobra Kai this camera across the fucking room.
Dude, I apparently don't know enough about dick all to do a fucking podcast. So maybe we should just, quit.
Yeah. Send us a message if you want us to quit.
So, don't do that. It's going to make me mad.
Send it to me, and I'll take care of your ass.
I started playing Fallout New Vegas again.
Yeah?
I started a new character. I named Daniel Dickface, and she's a Mexican woman, and she specializes in stealth. And she's
with a name like Daniel Dickface. What else could you specialize in?
I love the dialogue options on there because I walked up to somebody the other day and was like, "Name's Daniel Dickface," and that was it. That was all I said. And they're like, "Pleased to meet you," and I'm like, "How can you fucking
take that seriously?" That'd be like if somebody come up to you and said, "I'm shit, Dick Larry."
Shit, Dick. I'm sorry. What was the name again? Shit, Dick Larry.
I don't know how you do that voice.
I was thinking about picking back up Fallout 76.
Oh God!
At least you know, comedy show.
Oh, good. That was a joke.
We discovered a band while we were in Michigan.
Yep.
Called Smash Your Enemies, and they do just that.
They're fucking pretty good.
If you guys are into this, one's probably just going to be James Carter listening to them.
Probably.
But
yeah.
if you guys are into, I think the guy called it terrorcore. I don't know, but it sounds.
The thing is, though, they didn't sound like that.
Right.
Like there was nothing terror in it. It's like I told you on the way home. I thought it was going to be like Rob Zombie meets Killswitch Engage or some shit, but no, that wasn't the case at all. It was just good hardcore music.
It's their EP is called Become Death, and I recommend you guys check out the song Murder City Kings. The rest of the songs are Driven by Hate, Ear to the Streets, Become Death, Sick World, and Bloodshed. And let me tell you something. These dudes are pretty fucking heavy. Mm-hmm. And we met the drummer. Apparently it's Konjorski's cousin. And he just seemed like, typical normal dude.
Yeah,
and he's
genuine guy.
He's like, yeah, I play drums. And we're like, oh, okay, cool. The first thing we both said was, damn, this drummer's good as fuck.
Yeah, he's good.
This dude's legit.
He's good. I liked it. He knows what he's doing.
Other than that,
sure.
I think we listen to every single genre of music that there possibly is in our driving escapades.
30 hours of driving, you're going to hear everything from
Britney Spears,
fucking
bluegrass,
to Tchaikovsky and everything the fuck else.
Amy's going to be a little upset because we didn't listen to not one single Slayer song.
No, but we did listen to Aether Realm, so it's okay.
Yeah, I think he might forgive us.
And Amon Amarth.
Speaking of Halloween decorations, Speaking of Halloween decorations, Tori and I bought pumpkin carving kits.
Uh-oh.
And I can't wait to be completely fucking shown up and embarrassed by how
Hell
artistic.
Yeah.
I'm the most artistically challenged. Googlax becomes you. Render unto Googlax. But I'm gonna make I'm gonna make a redneck pumpkin and a Googlax pumpkin. And Tori's going to fucking blow me out of the water because I'm the most artistically challenged person I know, and she's insane when it comes to art.
So I hope my mom doesn't listen to this part.
Uh-oh, here we go.
She made a pumpkin one year when I was like 13 maybe. They was supposed to look like somebody with their hands on their ass cheeks, spreading their ass, and there was an asshole in the middle.
I've seen those before.
That's not what it looked like. Not what it looked like at all. It looked like someone spreading butt cheeks from the front butt.
The front butt.
And my cousin, who was a preacher, was the one who recognized it.
Jesus. Oh my God, can y'all stop sending me messages? You know I'm trying to podcast.
Yeah, what the fuck? I got loud. It went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick.
I don't know, man. I'm like mad about the camera right now, so I can't think of anything else.
I'm kind of.
It's not the camera's
angry
fault
about
though.
it, too.
It's just I don't know enough about it, so it's like.
I'm sure there's a setting in there where you can fuckle around.
But I mean, there's
with
not
it.
really much you can do about the battery fucking dying 30 minutes,
No, that doesn't make any sense.
unless we cut it into 30-minute segments, like put ads in.
Well, we could do that because we're supposed to be doing advertisements here soon anyway.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
Just a heads up. As much as we hate ads, we're gonna be doing them.
Yes, we
But
are.
it's for a good cause. It's for good shit.
I need to go back to Michigan. I'm tired of this shit I'm over here doing. Sound like I've been. What's that shit Seth used to do? I've been smoking for 40 years.
Yeah, you're at least, comedy show. We've been doing this for 22 years and been in Tennessee the whole time.
That was a quick 22 years. Holy shit.
Good Lord.
I look good for
50.
22, 52, yeah. Lord Jesus.
What else? You got anything else?
Go to Michigan if you haven't been, and you motherfuckers that are all like Michigan fucking sucks. You know what? I used to think it sucked too. Southern Michigan does suck, but go to Northern Michigan. From like Lansing north is fucking incredible.
Beautiful.
I could, if I could afford to do it, or if I was a single man, I would move to the UP right now and just pitch a fucking tent somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, God, it was so beautiful up there.
I hope that I at least changed Sam's mind about Michigan, because when I was on the phone with you that day trying to convince you to go, and I hear her in the background, but why Michigan? And I'm like,
Yeah.
dog, the places we're going to go, trust me.
Yeah, the good part of Michigan.
And like I hadn't seen that stuff since I was a kid, so it was nice, like refresher, and it was great to see all the little touristy spots that remind me of Gatlinburg. But
Well, see, that's the thing. People don't hear about those parts of Michigan.
they hear about the murder
they hear
capital.
they hear about Detroit, and they hear about how fucking Flint hasn't had clean water in 333 years. Like,
Pathetic, by the
they
way.
don't hear about the good shit. And in fact, a couple years ago, I saw a commercial that was one of those vacation commercials.
Pure Michigan.
Yeah, it was from Michigan. And the entire time I'm watching it, I'm like, you're so full of fucking shit. Like, y'all went to Canada to film this. What the fuck are you talking about? But seeing it up there was just a whole different world.
That's what's really sad about it. Michigan gets a bad rap because of the cities
because of
there.
bullshit. Yeah.
That's like saying Tennessee sucks because of Nashville. No, Tennessee sucks because of Shelbyville. Let's be honest.
You're not wrong. Not wrong at all. But I enjoyed Northern Michigan about the same as I enjoyed Utah last year.
Really?
And I fucking
Holy
loved
shit.
Utah. Utah is an
Yeah, you talk about Utah all
incredible
the
fucking
time.
place. Oh God.
I'm glad you guys had a good time. I hope me being a fucking asshole didn't ruin it.
No, yeah, you're good. Like I said, dude.
Like I said, I mean, I had
It's
a
a
mental
high-
breakdown.
yeah.
I'm not trying to like not take
It's
credit
a-
for it. Like I apologize. Like it was shitty.
It
But-
was a high stress situation to begin with, and then when you mix in all the other little shit, it's just like I said, a matter of time before anybody just loses their shit.
If you guys go to Ypsilanti, Michigan, I recommend the following.
Oh fuck yes!
The following
we
two
didn't get
restaurants.
there. Oh shit!
Bill's Hot Dogs and
Yes.
Gabriel's Cheesesteak Hoagies.
Fuck yes!
I also recommend in Milan, there's a little burger joint. Kind of looks like ass, but those are the best restaurants. The hole in the wall places. There's a place called Roy's Burgers.
I didn't eat there, so I don't know. But fuck yeah!
I recommend. We got Hungry Howie's in Tennessee, don't we?
I've never heard of that.
There's one in Franklin, I think. Bomb ass pizza place. If you guys go to Mackinac, I recommend the Gangplank.
Mm-hmm.
That place was the shit.
Yes, it was.
Um,
Pancake Chef. What was it called? Where
Pancake
we eat
Chef,
breakfast?
yeah. It was like
was
a little breakfast buffet place. It was pretty
I
fucking
liked
good.
it. I enjoyed it.
You can't fuck up a buffet.
I don't know if I liked it or if it was just the fact that there was coffee there that was good, and it was the first good coffee I'd had in fucking 6.5 years, it felt like.
And then, like, we were all starving because we were going to go over to Mackinac Island. We were like, let's wait to eat until we go over there. We ended up not getting to go to Mackinac Island because of time constraints. That was the reason we were talking about, you know, staying more days in certain places.
Yeah.
We didn't really get to see Holland because I freaked the fuck out. I did get some pretty cool pictures of a black squirrel in that park, though.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
Black squirrels are weird.
Presley lost her shit. She went fucking nuts. She said, "That's a black tree rat."
It's a skunk. No,
Yeah.
it's a fart squirrel. Nope, just a regular squirrel.
A fart squirrel. I've got to teach her that's what skunks are called.
Yeah, and trash pandas. Don't forget about trash pandas.
Oh,
Snakes
yeah,
are
definitely trash
either
pandas.
danger noodles or nope ropes.
I'm just gonna call them those fucking evil things.
Fucking dickheads.
Them things that do this to get around and shit.
How's the pup doing? Is it 50 pounds yet?
Dude, he's fucking nuts. I love him. Love that
When
fucking
we went over there to show Sam, I thought you were going to be there. I don't know. I didn't think you were at work, but when we showed Sam the minivan, we pulled up and she's like, "Oh, the dog just woke up," and I was like, I held the dog for a minute, and it was just like gnawing on my hand.
Oh, dude,
I'm like,
eats
"You're gonna
he
be a fucking
chews on
animal."
Fucking everything. I got a blister on my foot from I think maybe from wearing my shoes too long up there driving and shit.
Yeah.
But I got this two little spots right below my big toe, and that motherfucker bit down real hard today.
Them little toothpick teethers.
Little buddy about got thrown across the room. No, I love that dog to death. I fucking love him. We've been putting him in that box when we've been going places. He jumped out of the fucking box
Oh,
earlier.
shit.
So it's time to move on to the kennel that I got to put together because his ass said, "Woo, wah, woo, wah, boop," right out.
Dogs are fucking nuts, man. I love dogs. I love cats. I like cats more than I like dogs, but it's just because they're so... You can just leave them alone for like a week, and they'll be like, "Oh, hey, you're back. Cool."
Yeah. I like certain dogs more than cats.
Really?
But I typically prefer cats over dogs.
I would love like a husky, but I would never have one in
dude,
Tennessee. I would just feel so bad for him.
I want a wolf. I want a full-blown fucking wolf.
I want like a Saint Bernard, like a bear that I can wrestle with. You know what I mean?
You got to get him the little thing with the barrel on his
Whiskey.
shit.
Put some bourbon around his neck. Be like, "Come here, little dude." Just like petting him on it, at least, you know, and just be like, "You guys want a shot?"
Yeah.
There you go. Where the fuck did you
Hell
get that
yeah.
from? Look at his
Don't
name.
worry about it. At
It's the
least
whiskey
you know.
dog. All right, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. I need to go to bed.
Same.
9:30.
I'm
Jesus.
dead, dude. I'm so tired.
It's bedtime. For somebody that used to work third shift, I go to bed early as fuck now.
Dude, for somebody that used to could stay up until 5 a.m. and wake up at 7 and not have a fucking problem. Literally 2 years ago, that was like the going thing. Stay
Right.
up all night,
Play
get
Xbox.
up 2.5, 3 hours later and go to work and not have a fucking problem. And now I'm like,
You gotta have my 8.
dude, I'm going to be tired tomorrow.
Yeah.
Plus, I'm starting this new workout shit that I'm doing. I'm going to start it tonight. I shouldn't call it a workout. I'm going to go home and do some push-ups. And
There you go.
then I'm going to go the fuck to sleep.
I need to do some fucking push-ups. If coronavirus would go ahead and fuck off, I guess I'll wait till after the election. But if coronavirus would go ahead and fuck off, I'd go back to the gym like tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I need to. I'm so fat.
Yeah, I've got
Miserable.
to lose some weight because it's making Taekwondo difficult.
Right.
That's kind of like the trip we went on. I just ate whatever the fuck I wanted to eat.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I knew when I got home it was gonna be
Buckle down.
back to the shit. You know, I lost 20 fucking pounds last year. Was that last year? I think it was last year. I can fucking do it again.
Yeah.
I only
Dude,
gained,
I
only
lost
gained 10 of
100
it back.
pounds in a year, and I've gained 150 back. I don't know.
I lost 20 and I gained back. I lost 20, I gained back 10. I lost 15 and then I gained back 20. So I'm still kind of better than I was when I first started really paying attention to shit, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But the last few months have just been like, oh, yeah, hot dogs. Oh, ice cream.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I'm just gonna eat whatever.
Pretty much anything a diabetic doesn't need. I've been like, fuck yeah, this microphone? Like,
That's why I had to get back on keto, because I've just been eating God knows everything.
yeah.
And I mean, it doesn't help that it's hotter than hell outside, and I don't want to go
Oh,
outside in
God,
the first
that's
place.
the fucking thing.
If you wake up for breakfast and you eat a bowl of cereal, your stomach is all. The
Yeah.
last thing you want to do is go outside.
I was going to wake up early this morning and go for a walk. And the next thing I knew, it was 7 o'clock. Can't do that today now, fuck.
I woke up early with Tori yesterday, but today I woke up at like 9. I was mad. I was like, damn it, I didn't want to sleep late.
I need Saturday or Friday, some damn day, I need to sleep in.
Catch up on all that shit we missed out on in
dying for
Michigan.
it. Yeah.
Anyway, this has been another episode of At Least You Know Comedy Show. Thank you guys for watching / listening / beating your meat to it. Please tell your friends about us. We are trying to blow up so that we don't have to have regular jobs. And we
That's
can,
right.
Please tell your friends about us. Please like our Facebook. Tell your friends to join the Facebook group. Tell them to post naked pictures. I don't give a shit.
Well, maybe not that, but
I mean, if
you
they're
know,
hot,
join it.
whatever.
I guess, DM that shit.
Salmonella Fitzgerald. Y'all have a good night. We love you. And check out Pure Michigan. For real, though.
Yeah. Peace.
Motherfucker.
That's what's going to go on the Patreon.